How's it going, shooters? I'm going to do a little review for you today. Got a really sweet little sling here. This is from Sling Slingshots out of China, owned by a buddy of mine, Min Mao. How you doing, bud? He sent this to me to test out and to let you guys know how it worked out for me. I'm really blown away. It's a really amazing slingshot. I can't say enough good things about it, but I'll try and do this in some order here. So first off, the entire construction of it is stainless steel. It's very, very hefty in the hand. I don't have a scale that I can weigh this with, unfortunately, but it's very hefty. Like, I mean, this is just me setting it on the counter. I'm not dropping it. It's a pretty good paperweight. So, yeah, this is the first adjustable sights slingshot I've ever got. Actually, the first I've ever seen in person. Hope you guys can make that out clear. And the sights are entirely true. They don't really, they're not gimmicky at all, which is what I always used to think about setup sights on slingshots. I thought that they were gimmicky. These are really not. You can make out the little cross there. It's a set of crosses, but when you line those up, that's your aim point, and then there's a set of drop indicators on there. It's really, really, really nice and accurate. It's got the clamp-on system for the bands. It unscrew, and then there's a compression spring under there that you press to push the base plate, set your band in there, and clamp it down. I've never had this kind of band attachment before, and I always used to think that these were kind of sketchy because I thought that much pressure right at the band point clamping down like that would cut the bands, but it doesn't at all. These are just virtually untouched by that pressure. The compression plate and the opposite side on the frame are really nicely rounded and very smooth, so there's no chance of them getting nicked. One thing that I did notice that's really nice, all the hardware on here, the frame mat's actually in two pieces when you get it, and then you put it together with an Allen screw. So it actually could be even smaller than you wanted. You could probably fit this thing in like a container that was probably 3 inches by 3 inches or something square like that. You'd probably be good. The sights also come off, obviously, but all the hardware is stainless steel. And it's really nice because if you guys ever, I have got a lot of air guns. From disassembly and modification and that of the guns, the constant use of hardware, you'll strip it out after a while. And so if you want to use hardware for something especially that's meant to be adjustable, you want that to be stainless steel so it doesn't chew out on you after a while. So this is really, really well constructed. The set of bands that came with it are interesting. I've never seen gold bands before. Obviously there's TheraBand gold, but this is actually gold. I don't know how well you can make out that color, but it's actually gold. They're really interesting, and I'm not sure what make they are. The microfiber pouch he sent is similar to how you get the BB pouches that you get from a lot of Chinese slingshots, but this is like a size for 3/8, which is what I'm using. And I love it. It's really great. I think one of the nicest things about it is, even though it's got this great heft and it's of a good size, I shoot pinch grip on all my frames that I'm able to, and when I pinch grip this, it's pretty much gone in my hand. There's just the fork tips sitting out, which feels a lot like shooting frameless, which I'm already really comfortable with, so it feels great. But even if you're not a frameless shooter, the more you reduce your slingshot frame size over the tips of your fingers, the more accurate your shots are going to be typically, because you're basically just pointing your finger at your target, and you can see how close my finger is in alignment with my sights. So even if I'm not using this in a precision manner with the sights, just point shooting this is very, very accurate and very repetitive. It's really, really consistent because your grip doesn't change at all. It's really easy to maintain the exact same grip every single time, which is obviously paramount for good accuracy. So yeah, it's a wonderful slingshot, very well made. Yeah, and so what I'm going to do for you, I've got a little paper target here, and I'm going to hang this up in the catch box over there. I'm going to punch it with some 3/8 steel and show you what these sights are like. I'm at about 21 feet. That's about the max stretch I've gotten here where I can still set the camera up and everything. So, yeah, shoots 3/8 steels at it. I'll just leave you guys here and bring the target over you. Not a real good example of the accuracy, to be honest with you. I've got a lot better groups. But 2 of the shots went through the same hole. 1 hit here. This is only like 3 centimeters across there. It's just half the width of my pinky. And the other shots that didn't hit in the center there, all grouped. So this is just a matter of pouch release. I'm just figuring out my pouch release right now. But you can see the accuracy is there. It's all within the same vertical column. Just got to work these shots up and keep them all in the same group. But I mean, you guys are better shooters than me. I'm a hunter. I'm entirely content with a shot that's a crippling shot and then having to follow up. It's the nature of hunting to me. You know, I'm not a precision shooter with a slingshot. I'm a hunter, like I said. But you guys could milk some pretty good accuracy out of this. I'm quite confident. So yeah, these can be purchased at Sniper Sling Slingshots. No S on the end there, just snipersling.com. And yeah, he's got all kinds of other accessories on there that he's going to be adding over the next little while. Shooting bags and like water bottles and all kinds of stuff that are going to be intended for the shooter who's shooting a lot and going to an area where you go and shoot, so you want to bring your stuff with you or whatever. So yeah, get you one of these. Really, really awesome. I believe he's got them priced at about $30, somewhere in that price range. I can't remember right off the top of my head because he has a couple of different kinds that are the same general design, but some of them have got wood grip, some of them have got scales. So he's got a couple of different designs. You're not just stuck with one. This is just a utilitarian design that I would like, so I asked for this kind. But yeah, great slingshot, great service, great guy. So yeah, maybe you guys get you one of these, and let me know what you think in the comments. Take care of yourselves, get out and shoot something. Peace.